Joe, we have reports obviously about Robbie Henshaw. Can you tell us, is he injured? Is he okay?
Robbie pulled up with a tightness in his hamstring. He has a scan at 2 p.m. today, and that will give us more information.
What's your feeling at the moment?
I just have to wait for that.
Sorry,
is it simultaneous?
They've got increases.
So, what do you think at the moment? What's your initial thoughts?
Look, I think the fact that he pulled up, he wasn't accelerating at the time. We'd be hopeful it's not too bad. Is it likely to rule him out of this week? Yeah, you'd have to say it is likely, the fact that he did pull up, but we'd be hopeful it's not too bad. And again, I don't want to guess when we'll get the scan this afternoon.
We know Will Addison was left on the bench last night for Ulster. I mean, is there any thoughts about bringing him over? Is he on his way over at the moment?
No, he's not on his way over. That was precautionary, just to make sure that we had fit and able cover should we need a replacement for Robbie.
Joe, it's kind of similar to 4 years ago. I think it was on the 4 years ago, I think on the eve of the tournament, or on the eve of Ireland's first game, at least in the days leading up to it, I think Robbie Henshaw had a similar injury, and it was kind of a similar situation as well, where it leaked out in the media a couple of days before we actually got confirmation. What are your thoughts on that? Like, does that disrupt you at all? You're thinking that it kind of gets out before you actually address it yourself?
No, it was inevitable that it would, particularly when I spoke to Will, and Will was named to start on the bench, obviously, start the game, and he went onto the bench, and I spoke to Dan McFarlane, and as soon as you make a change like that, when people are watching and keeping an eye on who is playing and who's not playing, that late change obviously signalled something to someone, and we didn't really try to keep it a big secret, because we believed that it would surface pretty quickly anyway.
Joe, obviously. Oh, sorry.
They're translating.
Yeah, sorry.
Microphone.
Sorry about that. Joe, obviously you've got 4 centres in the squad anyway. You brought Chris Farrell and Gary Munro. So does this immediately show the fruit of making that selection, and also the fact that you've got quality cover?
Yeah, I do, and we had made as much as people might have written it into their reports, we had made no decisions on who was going to be playing anywhere for this week. So there's obviously people better informed than I am predicting who was going to play and where. But I can assure you that we had made no decisions, so it's still quite open. We'll see what happens with Robbie, because if it was just a tightening, it could be a cramp. We've travelled a lot. We've tried to be fully rehydrated, fully recovered, but if it is more than that, and we do leave him out this week, we do feel we've got good cover.
Joe さん、スコットランドと日本というこの試合の流れっていうのは、アイルランドのチームとしてはやりやすさ、やりにくさってどういう意味だと思いますか？
Here.
Should put those on before. Yep.
Channel 2.
We'll go again.
Firstly, konnichiwa, go kenge, arigatou gozaimasu. I think it's a tough order. I think Scotland will be very difficult for us. And I think just a 6-day turnaround to Japan and Shizuoka will be very tough. I know Jamie and Tony Brownwell, I think they're doing a great job. They were obviously very strong in the Pacific Nations Cup. And I think we're trying to take one match at a time, but we've certainly got an eye to the future and the quality that the Japanese team have.
Joe,
Joe Schmidt from Television New Zealand. How you going?
Yeah, good Matt. That's a very Kiwi accent.
Yep. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, yeah.
What did the Ireland World Cup coach put up for his birthday this close to the tournament?
Yeah, he sits in a round tin can for about 14 hours and arrives and is pretty tired at the end of it, to be honest. It wasn't much of a birthday, but hopefully there's a few gifts that will arrive over the coming weeks.
Yep. I know you've talked a lot about the weight of expectation on this team, but just so close to the tournament, can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I think the weight of expectation is always something that we're conscious of, but we probably put more weight of expectation on ourselves just in the quality of performance that we try to put out there and the consistency of that performance. We've probably been less consistent. We know we've been less consistent this year, but you know, a lot of what we've been targeting is in the coming weeks, and so that's really where we know we'll judge ourselves and others will judge us for this year.
Just last one from me. I know you're heading home after the tournament. What are your plans? Do you go home straight after, or?
No, we'll probably stay in Ireland for some time. We've become pretty settled there. A big motivator for me to get back was family, and unfortunately we lost our mum recently. So just on the back of that, we'll take a bit of a breath and make some decisions beyond that.
So just talk a bit about coming to Chiba, like why you didn't go direct to Yokohama. What's the thinking about having a few days here before you're moving, and also what are the training facilities like that you're using? Yeah,
the training facilities are superb. They've done a great job. The quality of the pitch surface, the actual temporary gym they've put up is fit for purpose. So there's no complaints there. It took us 45 minutes to get to the training venue yesterday, but no matter where you are, that's going to be part of the equation. It means that you've got to, you probably want to make sure that you make maximum use of those training windows, because it is a little bit of a strenuous journey to get to them. I think we came here because we thought we'd be a little bit out of the way. We liked the fact that it was quite open, and it was an opportunity to transition a little bit before we go right into the heart of where the games are going to be played in Yokohama.
Okay, we'll take the last question in this section.
Joe, just a question on, we know like Keith Earls was a little bit of had a knock like last week. Just wondering, is there any other injuries if you're all training, if you're kind of settling on a selection now at this stage for Scotland?
Yeah, I think we probably won't select for Scotland until probably Wednesday. That will give us enough time to get a couple of trainings done. Joey Carberry's trained well Saturday. He's due to train fully with the team on Monday. Keith will either train Wednesday or Friday, so he's close as well. So it just means that, you know, apart from Robbie, we're hopefully not too badly off. There's always, you know, when you travel that far and it's a little bit different, and I see the temperature is due to be 32 degrees tomorrow. That's not really Irish temperatures. That will be a challenge for us in itself. So we'll see how we adapt and cope with those different conditions. The forecast for Sunday is torrential rain, so you know, we're going to have to be ready for whatever conditions there are on the day.